Hi everyone, I am Srikanth. We are discussing programming in C language. The topic is about programming basics. The today's agenda of this session is about structured programming versus unstructured programming with suitable examples. What is the major differences between structured programming and unstructured programming? We'll discuss in detail one by one differences. Structured programming is a programming paradigm which divides the code into modules or functions. In unstructured programming is a paradigm in which the code is considered one single block. Readability in structured programming based programs are structured programming based programs are what? Easy to read, perform easy to read operation. In unstructured, the readability is unstructured programming based programs are what? Hard to read. The purpose structured programming is to make the code more efficient and easier to understand. The purpose in unstructured programming is just to program to solve the problem. It does not create any logical structure. Complexity, structured programming is easier because of what? Modules or functions. In unstructured programming, complexity is harder when comparing with the structured programming. Application in structured programming can be used for what? Small and medium scale projects. Applications of unstructured programming is not applicable for medium and complex projects. Modification in structured programming, it is easy to do changes in a structured programming. Modifications in unstructured programming is, it is hard to modification in unstructured programming. Data types in structured programmings mainly uses what? Many data types. Here various types of data types like integral data types, floating point data types, character related data types, string data types, boolean data types, like it's going to be suppose various data types in structured programming. But in unstructured concept, data types like unstructured programming has a limited number of data types. And code duplication in structured programming is avoids code duplications. It going to be avoids code duplication in structured programming. But in case of unstructured programming, code duplications have it. It has code duplication. Testing and debugging in unstructured programming, it is easy to test and debugging in a structured programming. Testing and debugging in unstructured programming is hard to do testing and debugging in unstructured programming. The various examples of structured programming like C, C++, .NET like C Sharp, Java, Perl, Ruby, PHP, and so on. The best examples of unstructured programming like JAWS, Focal, MUMS, Telecom, like assembly level, machine level programming languages consider what? Unstructured programming language. See, unstructured programming language completely depend upon what? Go to statement. In the unstructured programming language, most of the statements are used by what? Go to. Completely depend upon what? Go to statements. But these go to statements is keep on is reducing in what? Structured programming language, because go to makes what? Harmful in the programming language, because it going to be behaves what? Unstructured. Okay, for these slowly in C++ have limited usage of go to statements. But if you go with the very high level programming languages like Java, PHP, Python, their go to is completely eliminated in what? Structured programming languages. But middle level, high level, little bit use of there in goto, but in very high level programming languages this goto statement is completely eliminated. But in unstructured programming language, goto usage is more in the programming. See, these are all the various differences of what? Structured and unstructured programming language, like readability, purpose wise, complexity, applications, modifications, data types, code duplications, testing, and debugging with the suitable examples. See, in the modern all high level, very high level programming languages, see, these natural languages are going to be completely depend upon what? Structured programming languages. Okay, Yeah, we try to discuss some more differences of what tabular format of structured programming languages. The programming, the entire logic of the program is divided into number of smaller units or modules or functions in a structured programming language. In unstructured programming language, the entire program must be coded in what? One continuous block, or the entire logic of the program is implemented in what? Single block. So in structured programming language, assume it is a main program or main problem is going to be subdivided into what? Several sub modules or functions. Okay, like it is going to be sub module 1, sub module 2, and sub module 3. Like that, it is going to be divided in the structured programming. Again, each sub module is going to be divided either in the form of task or units or modules or functions, like the T1, T2, so on, Tn. But in case of unstructured programming, entire logic of the program is implemented in what? Single block. See, that is a major difference between what? Structured programming language and unstructured programming language. See, dividing the code in the structured programming language, but entire logic of the program is written in what? Single block in unstructured programming language. Easy to do modifications and changes in structured programming language. Very difficult to change the code and modification of the code in unstructured programming language. It is further divided into top-down analysis, modular programming, and structured code. But non-structured programming only. This complete code is done with what? Non-structured programming. Complete dependency on what? Go-to statements. It is further, we can also call it is procedural programming language. It has a set of rules and regulations to construct or develop the applications in what? Structured programming languages. Here none, it is the earliest programming paradigm. Completely low level languages is going to be developed through what? Unstructured programming languages. The main purpose of structured programming language to enforce a logic structure on the program being written to make it more efficient and easier to understand and modify. But in unstructured, just they are going to be do what? Coding. Here the main purpose, like getting more clarity purpose, easy purpose, more efficient and understanding purpose, they are going to be develop what? Structured programming language. And comparing to what? Unstructured programming language. See, always remember, the structured programming is a programming paradigm aimed at improving the clarity, quality and development time of a computer program by making extensive use of what? Subroutines. These subroutines are divided like modules or functions, like that, block structures, and some it supports what? Control structures, iterative statements, conditional statements, and looping statement, and block wise code also it is supported in the structured programming language. But in unstructured, just they do what? Code is going to be represented in a single block. Structured programming language is a subset of what? Procedural programming language. But unstructured programming language does not have any subset. Produces what? Readability of the code is going to be improves in the structured programming language. It producing what? Hardly readable code, because these unstructured programming languages uses what? Like spaghetti code. Like spaghetti code is going to be there in the low level language that is implemented using what? Unstructured programming language. Unstructured programming language uses spaghetti code. So usually considered what? A good approach for what? Creating major projects and to provide a solution of what? Complex algorithms in what? Structured programming language. But in unstructured programming language, it is considered what? Bad approach for creating like major projects and providing solutions of what? Major or complex algorithms in unstructured programming language. Always prefer the structured programming languages to provide a solutions of what? Major development projects and providing a solutions of what? Complex algorithms, but not unstructured programming language. Structured languages allow a variety of what? Different data types, like integral data types are there, floating point of data types are there, character data types are there, string data types are there, like user defined data types like enumeration data types are there. Okay, structural data types are derived data types like structural data types, union data types, pointers, like all these kind of concepts are supported in what? Structured programming language. It also supports control structures, conditional statements, looping or iterative statements, like that. But Non-structured languages allows only what? Basic level data types like such as numbers, strings, and arrays. In the structured programming language, easy to modify and to debug, easy to debug. But unstructured programming language, very difficult to modify and to debug the application in the unstructured programming languages. The best suitable examples, and in real world at present in the market, so many high level languages are going to be used. These are all considered what? Structured programming languages. Example like C is a structured programming languages. These C++, C Sharp.NET, Java, Perl, Ruby, PHP, these are all comes under what? Next level, like modular programming languages, object-oriented programming languages like that. In C, majorly this main problem is going to be divided into subroutines in the form of what? Functions in C, C++. But coming to these C Sharp.NET, Java, and so on, they're completely the latest versions are going to be implemented with what? Modular programming languages. See, these are all what? Top of what? Structured programming languages. The best suitable examples of unstructured programming languages, like it is a early version of what? Basic languages such as MSX Basics, GW Basic, like JAWS, Focal, MERMS, Telecom, COBOL, early version of COBOL, machine level code, early assembly systems like without procedural meta operators, assembler debuggers, and some scripting languages such as MS-DOS, bash file languages. See, these are all what? Very low level applications are going to be developed, and language, operating system related, assembly related, hardware related applications are going to be developed with the help of what? Unstructured programming languages. These are all the suitable examples of what? Unstructured programming languages. See, these are all the various major differences of what? Structured and unstructured programming languages. See, in this session we had discussed in detail about what? Structured programming and unstructured programming language. The structured programming is what? Programming paradigm aimed at improving what? Clarity, quality, and development time of a computer program by making what? Extensive use of what? Subroutines in the form of what? Functions or modules or subtasks. And it also supports what? Block structures, and also it supports what? Various conditional statements, iterative statements or looping statements, and advanced concepts of what? Structured programming. It supports again top-down analysis and object-oriented concepts in modular programming language and a structured code. So in case of unstructured programming language, it going to be supports are completely depends upon what? Go-to statements. These go-to statements are completely eliminated in the high-level programming languages. See, this is a major difference between what? The structured programming versus what? Unstructured programming languages. So thank you for watching my videos. Thank you all.